The fact is, whenever you talk about a miscellaneous funding option, please weigh it against the others. Please weigh it against the others. Not only should you weigh it in terms of cost, you should also weigh it against whether, I was talking to dear Ashish, Mr. Ashish rather, and I was telling Ashish ji, please also look at the collateral value. What is the charge that you are providing? Is it first charge, second charge, third charge? Cost remaining equal. If somebody is willing to accept a second charge on your asset, okay, I'm sorry. Ma'am, charge basically means, right, if the asset is sold, who will be given off the money first? If Mr. Arun has the first charge, he will get the money first. Sir has the second charge, you get the money second. Sir, please note, this is for you, sir. Cost remaining equal. Look at the charge. If somebody is willing to give you loans at 8% and accept a second or a third charge, go with him. Because then you still have scope tomorrow to go for somebody on the same asset with first charge, as simple as that. Don't exhaust your charge limits. Having said that, the second question, thank you for the question, I was here during tea time. The second question is, who should go for debt? I have a simple philosophy there. I cannot guide, or rather I can never suggest on two things: how much debt to take. Second, how much should you dilute your equity? I can't guide, but I'll give you some principles. First principle, if your business is such that there is a huge amount of business risk, then don't take debt and add to the risk, because debt is cheap, but it adds to your financial risk. So if you are in a steady model, then you may gear yourself up. Take a huge amount of debt, no problem. If you are in a very volatile business, my humble request is, you are already running a business risk. Don't add to that risk by adding financial risk. Second, under no context, consider debt if your DSCR is less than 4. Thank you for your questions. I'll give you some do's and don'ts. Okay, you can disagree with me, but since some of you all wanted my personal opinion, I'm giving it to you. Right? DSCR stands for Debt Service Coverage Ratio. Basically, what it means, Deepa ma'am, is how much are you earning to pay 1 rupee interest? I hope I'm simplifying it. How much are you earning to pay 1 rupee interest? My humble request to you all is, your DSCR should be greater than 4. That means you should earn 4 rupees if you have to pay 1 rupee as interest. If you are earning less than that, my humble request is, I need your help. Thanks. Specifically here, and this is out of sheer experience sharing. It's been some time in the industry, and I still believe I'm learning, but there is one truth I've learned the hard way, and that I want to share with all of you all, and I just want you all to nod, especially the colleagues who have worked in the industry. One principle I've learned, sir, and I'm sure you will vouch for it also: capital is scarce when you need it the most. That, to please keep this at the back of your mind when you are proceeding. Capital is scarce when you need it the most. So don't think everything, तभी जाके मैं ये debt लूँगा, तभी जाके मैं PE करूँगा. When the times are good, right, don't go for exact. ठीक है, if you are getting money, right, 6 months in advance and you believe, अरे क्या यार 6 months का interest दे रहा हो, या अरे PE I've got it at this, I should have got it at this price. Please remember, not everything happens, the timing, right, is not what happens in practice. Okay, please understand. Having said this, the first thing that I